One question that a lot of people have is whether or not a Christian can lose their salvation. The short answer is no, they cannot lose their salvation. If they have believed in the Lord Jesus Christ for everlasting life, then that everlasting life means everlasting life, which cannot be taken away. And there's tons of scriptures to back this up, but the short answer is you can never lose your salvation once you are saved. Now, what you can lose is fellowship with God. Now, losing fellowship is not losing salvation. And this is what happens to Christians who get into protracted periods of sin in their life or seasons of sin, or they walk away and become kind of like prodigal sons. Remember, the prodigal son was a son to begin with. The son left. And then when he came back, obviously the father welcomed him in. So a lot of Christians get into prodigal son living. The prodigal son story is not about salvation. It is about a believer getting away from the Lord in fellowship. Now, when the prodigal son returned, he was restored. Obviously, he was a son, but he had lost something. He had lost his inheritance. And what we mean by that in the scriptures is losing your inheritance means that you can lose rewards. You can't ever lose your salvation, but you can lose rewards when you're in disfellowship with the Lord, like the prodigal son was. And so don't get confused between losing fellowship with this false notion that you can lose salvation. You can never lose salvation. You're a child of God always, but you can get out of fellowship with the Lord.